Hello, everyone. Custom designs require knowledge, experience, and an established business. It also requires meeting all the necessary conditions. Discussing with Vusal Nazarov, the production planning manager at Bienal, on custom design details. With Nazarov, all details personalized. We'll be talking about how designs are made. I'm Zainab Bertagrol. I work as a social media manager at Bienal, and I work as a content manager. Vusal Nazarov will discuss production, a series where we'll touch on different topics. We are creating it. Vusal Nazarov oversees efficient production, creates schedules, and oversees production operations, on-time delivery, and quality output by controlling. Ensures that, Mr. Vusal, can you explain how the custom cabinet making begins? Can you explain how the production process begins?
Sure, I'll try to explain. Our first step is communication. So, we get in touch with the end user, the customer. We get in touch. How does that happen? It could be from different channels, like social media. It could be references from different customers. We have showrooms. If they visit there, it could be like this. So first, we get in touch with the customer and give them a. We're making a presentation. What's happening in this presentation? Our first step is this. What does our customer need? First, we get an answer to that, and based on that, our architect are working on a project. Some know what they want, others are unsure. They come to us knowing exactly what they want. I need a design for my space. Our team designs. I want a design for this area. Our team designs and plans, is working on the design. We have various color palettes and products. Once shaped, we move on to our material presentation. Different color palettes, many color and texture options. We have a variety of options. We present these to the client. So we have hundreds of options in terms of color and texture surfaces. We have materials whatever client likes. If you feel comfortable is better. Once they combine their choices, we proceed to the production drawings. We move on to the production drawings for the area we mentioned. So what can these be? Design areas such as bathrooms, kitchens, dressing rooms, laundry rooms. We can design for spaces like bathrooms, kitchens, dressing, laundry.
So before starting the project, the customer. How do you best respond to their needs? You mentioned the client expects guidance directly. They make their own decisions after research. They expect guidance from you directly without doing any research. Sometimes they make the decision themselves after doing some research. What process does this involve? How do you respond to the customer, to their expectations in the best way?
We have experienced architectural team. We have a design team. First of all, if the client leaves this job to us, if he leaves this job, our friends are the best anyway. They present the best solution to the client, and we get feedback from the client within 1 to 2 days. We get some feedback. This design process is never really like that. Directly, I am the customer in the first design. Clients can ask for revisions. The client can keep asking for revisions. In the most natural flow of these, that's how it should be. Our architecture with feedback. Designed by friends, there's a process to match the model in mind. There's quite a process that goes on in between, and the process creates a product suitable for production and meets the client's request. A product comes out.
So what about the production of such orders and how long does the assembly take? Can you explain the process?
Our usual target time frame is 8 weeks. This 8-week period starts from here. Our client approves drawings and designs, selects colors. Now we move on to production. Approves designs, colors. Start production, purchasing, get info from architect. We're starting the process. At first, I take over the drawing from the architect. I'm taking over the drawing. Go to the purchasing list and prepare parts for production. Purchasing list sizes cuts of parts entering production phase. Dimensions and cuts of the parts to be entered. The whole patterns are all laid out. This is our production process. It starts. First, we handle purchasing the materials that are bought, the cutting of the materials, the edge, making of bands, holes. But drilling is complete, and the assembly is done in the assembly. The assembly inside our factory. The assembly is being done in the area. The reason we do the assembly is this. There could be scratches, mistakes, or that could come from production errors. There can be a lot of factors. We see these things right here. To deliver product to customer in the cleanest, most proper way. to ensure its delivery in the best way possible. So when you put this process together, it takes about 4 weeks in our factory, our production process. Besides that, we package them and send them through containers. I ship to our warehouses in America. There we have a different assembly team. We send it to our warehouses. There too, we have a different assembly team. Direct customer contact. A day is set. They pick up product from warehouse and take it to user. We take to the customer's home. They do the final installations. The process takes 8 to 10 weeks. It takes about a week.
So, which material is preferred the most? Plywood or MDF?
The ones that are generally preferred the most are MDF is a natural cover material. Materials. Besides that, we have what's called lacquered materials. Materials, painted taste. They go out in colors that are painted according to their taste. There are materials, based on colors, generally speaking. The shades of white and cream that customers like, and anthracite tones.
Well, personalized for your customers. Delivery and assembly for cabinets. What does it feel in stages? Are you presenting? Product delivered, installation done. It was done, it was checked. He went to the customer's house. So, the assembly is happening there, right?
Yes, our process goes like this with the customer. We stay in touch. At the moment of the first cut of the product, there's nothing yet. There's a blank sheet in front of us. We take photos and make recordings of it. We share with the customer who sees the product. We share it with customer. The customer sees how the product reaches them, what story through and what path it took. The customer learns the product's origin and efforts. They learn about the products, how many people's efforts went into it. They actually get to see it after the product assembly. If there are no issues after that, the product, if it's of good quality, the customer agrees it's fine. It can happen. The product is being set up. At first, the customer says, okay, let's add this here. Add here, handle these. There are requests, add this, respond to these too. We respond to these requests. We respond this way. So generally, our customers leave us happy. They leave happy.
Thank you, Mr. Vusal, for the information you shared. They're producing custom cabinets, or the information they are starting to produce custom cabinets. What materials are being preferred? They're starting to produce. What materials are being preferred? What kind of process does it go through? We talked about stages from delivery to assembly. We talked about it. Now, moving on to another topic. Together again with another guest. We'll be. Thank you.
I wish you a good day. Thank you.